Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this file along with the original graphic, and their spacing was not even. Well, I was able to get it pretty even pretty easily, but I had to really think about it. The graphic itself is not perfect. It's all over the board, 42, 39, 40, 38, 44, spacing between the thickness of the line and the thickness of the space. It would almost be easier to just clean up this graphic um, than to do what I'm fixing to do in a way. This would be, this was a trace and this would be very easily fixed. Um, go up to object and break it apart, ungroup it. All they are is lines, so I'm going to select them all and right click and turn them into a line. And then the rough parts will just delete and they'll still be a line. And then you could delete any of the nodes in between and it would be a line. That might, but this is a good exercise. And then you just, right on that one, you need to make sure you, so I used the original graphic, and of course it doesn't go to the center because it's in a bounding box. So I traced it, I left the color, and if we press P on the center of the page, you can see that it's not in the center of the page. My indexing lines are in the center of the page. So what I just kind of came up with, it's hard to center five-sided items, so I just took a 2-point line. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can make sure we get it close. Just take a 2-point line, and I just started going, um, skipping every other one, go to that one, skipping that one, and then going, like skipping the red and going to the blue, going from the blue to the orange, going from the red to the green, and I get us almost a perfect star in a way. The graphic's not perfect, is what I was saying. But if you look now, I don't know if I moved my, yeah, see, I moved my indexing line away. I'm hitting P and putting them on the center of the page. That's the center of the graphic as far as Corel is concerned. So I just moved them, eyeballed them to the center of this octagon or five-sided polygon, which isn't perfect, but you can see it's pretty close. And you could, what I would suggest now is put your nudge factor on like 0.001 and grab that line and just nudge it over ever so slightly, nudge that one down ever so slightly, kind of get it in the middle. And so that's our new middle. And then he had it drawn out. So all I'm going to do is take his shape and put that on top of the green one by using that right there, and that's our distance. And then our rotation is the center of those indexing lines. That it's not the center of the, let me make sure I got the, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my nudge factor like to 2 inches, and I'm going to nudge this out of the way. And then I can make sure I'm in the center there. And then I'm just going to 72 degrees for 4 copies. We need 5, but we already have 1. And when you take out the star, we're pretty close. We're pretty close the distance between everything. It's, and I know it's going to be equal. It might not be perfect, but then you can just take these same colors and, if you use the Smart Fill tool and use your eyedropper, get that green and put that green there. Go to the eyedropper, get the eyedropper, get that blue, put that blue there. I'm kind of in a bad spot where the eyedropper break is coming down because it's in my way, but I'm doing a deal with it. Gold, gold, and I'm going to do one more. And eyedropper to that gold or orange, And then when you take away the outline by right-clicking your mouse with no outline, I think that's an identical mark, just as good, if not better. But like I said, this would have been pretty easy to clean up once you turn them all to lines. Like that would be the hardest part. Maybe add a node there by double clicking and bringing it down, and just kind of use your imagination, and then delete that node and because we turned them all into a line. See, that's a little bit off. Anyway, I hope that helps him a little bit. Thank you for watching.